Fruit flies live for about 80 to 100 days, and grasshoppers live for about 12 months. But some cicadas live over 17 years. While these creatures boast one of the longest insect lifespans, we only see them for a few weeks of their lives, begging the question, why do some cicadas appear only every 17 years? Cicadas are largely divided into two categories, annual and periodical. Annual cicadas, of which there are 163 species in the United States, can be spotted yearly in the summertime. The 7 species of periodical cicadas, the ones boasting the longest life cycles, appear in large numbers only after a specific number of years. Periodical cicadas are classified as either 17-year or 13-year cicadas. The 17-year cicada life cycle goes as follows. Newborn cicada nymphs hatch from eggs. They then crawl or fall to the ground. They burrow into the soil, where they will remain for 17 years in nymph form, excavating tunnels, molting, and feeding on sap from tree roots. After the 17-year period, when the temperature 8 inches underground reaches 64 degrees Fahrenheit, the cicadas know it's time to venture to the surface. Above ground, they molt one last time. They are considered adults when their new exoskeletons have hardened, and this is why we see their shells everywhere in the summer. Cicadas live for 4 to 6 weeks as adults. Males begin their mating calls, and the cycle starts again. Periodical cicadas likely stay so long underground to avoid predators. When other animals can't rely on the cicadas to emerge each summer, they're less likely to choose cicadas as prey. Emerging in such large numbers for such a short period of time also increases the species' chances of survival. Their entire population cannot physically be consumed by cicada eaters, including bears, birds, fish, and raccoons. This tactic is an anti-predator adaptation called prey satiation. Because periodical cicadas emerge from the soil when the temperature is just right, this means they show up at different times across different locations. Cicadas may come out in Virginia before Illinois because the soil warms up more quickly. Periodical cicadas are divided into groups called broods, separated by the location and year in which they emerge. There are 3 identified broods of 13-year cicadas and 12 broods of 17-year cicadas. Overlaps between different 13-year and 17-year broods aren't uncommon. There will be 10 co-emergences between 2024 and 2076. While this might sound like we're destined to hear the loud buzzing of double the number of cicadas every few years, don't worry. Broods overlap very little geographically, so outside of a few heavily forested areas, witnessing excessive amounts of cicadas isn't likely.